Alright everybody, how's things? Hope yous are having yourselves a good day, wherever yous are, and whatever yous are doing. But I just want to get straight in with saying nature, and our connection with nature, is like kinda fading away. In the modern times, our society is so messed up. For a young age, right? We've got wild minds for a young age. We're free to think whatever we want, and that's completely normal. Freedom to think what you want is normal. But as soon as we're a certain age, we go to school, and then we're taught off teachers and stuff to how to stay in line and how to do this and do that. So everything we learn, and we're forgetting we're nature. We're forgetting we're true nature, what we are supposed to be. And like, see, years and years ago, our ancestors and the indigenous people, the people who have been living with nature, the people who have always knew the benefits of nature, they know for a fact that was the way to be. Back then, they were a lot more brainier humans. Our ancestors, our great grannies and stuff, whatever you want to call it, they were a lot more brainier than what people are now. And it goes to show, you need to ask yourself why. Why is that? Why is people more brainier back then than they are now? Well, the simple answer that you'll get, if you really think and open your mind, is nowadays humans work. We're all working, we're all at school, we're all watching too much TV, supporting some kind of sports or religion. We're all doing things differently, and it's dividing us. And the media, who owns the media? The media is owned by the rich. So all the media is full of things just to keep us away from our true potential. And our true potential being is like our connection. Everybody's got a connection with nature, without a doubt. Everybody's got that connection, and the media, the papers, school, every single thing in this modern society takes that away from us. But see if we all just be stronger and realise, look up things, question things. We've been living for years in the same way, being ruled by law and going to school and doing this and that. So it's about time that we question it. It's about time people stand up and go, is there an easier way? Is there a better way to live life? And that's exactly what people have been doing. Question what you eat, what we eat, what we do for exercise. Like, a lot of things come into it, and one thing's for sure is, see all the GMO foods and the fluoride in the water and the vaccinations and stuff like that. It's no good for the human body, man. Just ask yourself, if we were in nature, would we be doing all this shit? Would we be getting vaccinations? Would we be getting like prescriptions off the pharmaceuticals just to keep our health good? Nah. If you look back, the further you look back, we were doing it more natural. Eating fruit. It's not about the cure, it's about a prevention. So all these diseases, whether it's obesity, heart disease, cancers, stuff like that, all these came about because of GMOs, because of vaccinations, because of stuff like that. And that's what a lot of people believe. And if we can manage to eat fruit, veg, vegetables, do a lot of exercise, meditate, feel free to do whatever your heart is telling you to do. Go out in nature, find a quiet spot, relax, find silence, and let go of all your worries, because most of your worries are from this society, this made up world. And it's all in thoughts. See if you're stressed, if you're angry, or if something like that, it's usually because we're thinking too much. Not thinking of certain things, but we're imagining things worse out than what they actually are. We should be living in the moment. Stop thinking about next week or the week after it. Like, fearing things, anxiety and stuff, because next week hasn't even came yet, tomorrow hasn't even came yet, so we never know what it holds. So why are we even thinking, like, making up our own fears? You know what I mean? That's exactly what we do. We think a bit too much of what things are going to be like, and sometimes they don't even turn out like that. My opinion, we need to live in the moment, and every bit of positive energy that we've got, we need to put in to the precise time. And I believe doing that, if we are working, if we get an idea coming to us, work on it straight away. Like, write whatever you wanted on a social media site. If you think of writing something, write it straight away before that idea goes away. Or if you feel like making a video, make the video before the idea goes away. Because I believe acting on nature, acting on natural things, lets us release our true potential. Like, when I get an idea and I act upon it, boom, I get this other idea, and it all falls into place. As soon as you go with the flow, and that means just going with what at that time you're feeling, more things will come easier to you. Live in the moment and live with nature. I would definitely recommend be your own doctor. Simple as that. I would say eat healthy. Like, eat as healthy as you can. You don't need to go over the score. You're allowed to treat. You're allowed to treat yourself to some chocolate sometimes, or whatever that is. But really be wise. And when you're hungry, eat. Don't overeat or anything like that. Just put, when you're barely, get in touch with your soul, your whole body. Get in touch with it. And when you're hungry, eat. And when you feel you want to do something, do it. But basically, that's all it is. Like pharmaceuticals, if you think about it, like all the pharmaceuticals, them who give us so-called medicines, it's all about keeping us as a customer. It is all about keeping us as a customer. If you think, if everybody was to be healthy, would pharmaceuticals make any money? No. So they really do make the money with us being unhealthy. And that's why all through the media, like the papers, the TV, and all the media is joined together. The rich own the media, so you've got them putting all these stories into the media saying you need this, you need that, and they're taking our true potential away from us. We don't need nothing that they've got. We don't need a government to control us. We don't need this. We don't need doctors. As long as we don't need education, school, we are our own teachers. Nature is our teacher. Earth is our temple. And it's all about a prevention and giving yourself the right nutrients. Eat as healthy as you can and drink the cleanest water you can. And you will not become unwell. You only become unwell with a lack of nutrition when you're taking things the human body is supposed to not take. It's like they've got us in a bubble where we think we need them. It's like the government are bringing us up as we're the children of the government. Well, not all of us, because we're all most of us are becoming conscious, awakened up to what the government are actually doing. And the rich, they only want to get the rich richer and the poor poorer, while they control all the poor. We are all under control in a way we don't even know. Like at work, working our life away, our natural life away, while we could be doing something that we like in our hearts. Whether you want to sing, rap, do you want to become something, do it, practice. We all need to start somewhere. And don't let the media take your skill away, because we are a lot more talented and a lot more skillful than any one of these media rich people could even imagine. We are like psychic people and stuff, mediums. Whether you believe it or not, everybody is spiritual. Everybody's got the power inside them to connect to this higher source of energy, a good energy. And if we let it on board, if we all stick by this good positive energy and listen to our hearts and souls and go with it, do the things that we love, then the things in life fall into place, and it becomes more easier to see that life just is a big lie. Life is a lie. We have been told off of these people, the rich people. They don't want us living the best of our ability, and that's exactly what's happening now. We're all waking up, and they don't like it, and that's exactly what we need. The more people, the better, because there's some people in this world. The last thing I'll say just before I end this off, there is some people in this world that is a bit scared to come out and just be their own leader and say things that they feel in their heart. But there's a lot of people who know what's going on in the world. They're just afraid to come out and say. And it takes people like me and you just to come out and speak the truth, speak what we believe in. And then we'll have other people coming out and doing the same thing. Just shine your light bright for these other good people. And in no time you will see a big difference in your own life. If you help people out, your life will become a lot better. And that's what it's about. Just help as many people as you can. And it doesn't matter how big or small the thing is, just a little bit of help goes a long way. And if everybody helps, then everybody would receive help. We all need that. That's the kind of spirit we need within our communities and stuff. Take back the power that the media, the rich, the government, the Illuminati, the elite, the enlightened ones they call themselves. These evil people are not enlightened, and that we need to take the power back after them. And it's so easy today. All we need to do is eat healthy, stop going to appointments, stop voting for so-called leaders like MPs. We are our own leaders. Get out in nature, exercise, do the things that you really love, meditate. Songs like good music lets you enter parts of the brain, use our brain that we forgot we can use. Parts of our brain we don't even use, but all this stuff that they've not taught us helps us become better people, makes us grow. And just remember, anything in this world is possible, anything at all. You can be anything you want to be, and that's the bottom line. Don't let them tell you you can't do it. See you later, people.